All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Justina Thorson. I am a home ownership counselor for Adair Homes, and I work out of the Woodland branch. So I will be leading our tour today through the Douglas floor plan, and I have a very special person joining me today. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Brenda. I'm also a home ownership counselor with Justina. We've been in the trenches together for the last over 2 years. So we're like sisters, or I'm like her mama.
Mama Brenda. We're actually going on 3 years. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we are. God, time flies.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to just point out to everybody that we encourage you to ask questions today. And I'd like you to use your questions in the question and answer scenario under your tab. So if you highlight at the bottom, you'll see a Q&A. Please just pop your questions in there, and I'll interrupt Justina and fire away. Try to stump us. This is what we always try to do. We love to be stumped because it helps us learn more and also helps all of our customers.
Yeah, we do encourage a lot of questions. So to start off with, this is our Adair Homes website. So we are going to show you kind of where you can book an appointment. So if you haven't met with a home ownership counselor yet, we highly encourage you to do so. All of the branches are going to have different things of how like they operate, how site development works, and also different pricing. So it's great to really set up an appointment. So if you go to this contact button here, you can schedule an appointment. We link you to our phone number, and you can also see hours. If you are not the Southwest Washington branch, you can go up here and you can actually change the build area and select what state. We're in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, as well as Arizona. And once you select your state, it's going to trickle down even more for you to really pinpoint what area you're building in. Okay, so just keep that in mind. At any time you can book an appointment. The floor plan that we are going to be talking about today is going to be our Douglas floor plan. This little cutie. It is a little under 1,200 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. And this is going to be the floor plan here. So you'll see you have a nice open area, 2-car garage that's attached, and those lovely 3 bedrooms, nice primary suite with master bath and a walk-in closet. So great floor plan. If you missed us kind of discussing earlier, we were actually talking about how a lot of families are downsizing. They're choosing a functional home and smaller square footage, so it's a lower maintenance lifestyle. And this is one of the plans that Brenda and I think of when we think of that, right, Brenda?
Yeah, definitely. And the extension that they've done on this plan takes it up to the 1,321 square feet.
Yes, it does. So we'll definitely talk about that when we look at their floor plan. This Douglas plan does come in different exterior options. So the first exterior option is the classic exterior, and this is going to be the home that we're viewing today is going to be the classic exterior. But I did want to point out that it comes in 2 additional exterior options. So your Traditions exterior, you get a little bit more flair on the exterior of the home. It's important to keep in mind that nothing is going to change on the interior of the home. It's just the exterior look. So you're going to get some additional trim. You'll see that you have some windows in your garage door as well as your entry door. And you get some columns here at the front porch area, and also trim around your windows, as well as an additional gable. So it just kind of kicks it up a notch. And then we also have our farmhouse. This is so cute. The farmhouse has definitely become a popular exterior look, especially here in the Pacific Northwest, I would say. So you get different columns here at your front. You get the eyebrow detail above your garage door, The front door is a little bit different. It's kind of hard to see in this picture. And then you also get your garage door with the carriage details. Super cute house, all board and batten siding on that front elevation of the home. And all of the siding on all of the homes is going to be James Hardie. So that is a really great product. It doesn't matter what exterior elevation you choose. That is the siding that we are using as a company.
What is James Hardie?
So James Hardie is a brand of siding, and it is a cement-based product. So it's very durable. It's not going to be like your T111 siding or anything like that. It's definitely a durable product for your home. And that's important. You want your home to last a long time. So let's jump in here, and we are looking at the Henkin residence. So they built their home out in White Salmon on a beautiful piece of property that we will get to see today. What I love about this home for this purpose is we are actually going to be looking at a fairly standard home today. This family did not do a lot of upgrades. They did some structural changes, but as far as the finishes go, you're going to get to take a look at a lot of standard finishes today. So we love that because you're going to see exactly what a standard home looks like. So one thing to point out about this home that we're going to see today is they did increase the great room square footage. So that I believe adds, is it 192 square feet?
I think it's 129. It takes them up to 1321.
Yep, so it's 129 square feet that's added. So this wall here becomes in line with your garage. And then they also vaulted this living area. So if you see this little dotted line here, this is going to be where the ridge line is going to be for the vault. And we'll get to see that in the video today. They also did one of my personal favorites, which is they upgraded their sliding glass door to a 4-panel sliding glass door. And so it actually opens like this, which is amazing. And you don't have to worry about how you're going to get furniture in a house at that point. Like you're pretty much going to be able to move anything in through that door. So pretty standard home, except for those structural changes. As you can see, this is the exterior elevation page here. So it's the classic elevation. So very clean and simple. And that's going to show you what the home looks like all the way around. You can see that nice big 4-panel sliding glass door there, which really is, it's breathtaking for their views. And then the last page of their concept here is going to show the cabinetry layout for the home. So we provide this for all of our homes when you build with us. So I'm going to jump into the video. Do we have any questions so far?
No, but when you hit the bathrooms, would you pause at each countertop to show the difference between the 31 and 36 inches?
Absolutely. That is a very good point, actually. So let's get started here with our Douglas floor plan. I don't want to blast us with this music yet. It can be so loud. All right. So we are going into the great room kitchen, nice open concept with this home. This does feature an angled island. And you can see that they've got that 4-panel sliding glass. I love that.
God, it's gorgeous. Look at
I
that
just could
view.
like fixate on that all day long. Such a beautiful view out there. Can you imagine once they put, you know, their patio furniture out there and they're out there grilling, looking at that. This is going to, whoa. All right, this is the kitchen. So I'm going to pause it. This gives a great depiction of our standard kitchen appliances. So our standard kitchen appliances are stainless steel Whirlpool appliances. You do receive your dishwasher, as you can see here. a freestanding stove and oven with an electric glass cooktop. If you do have gas available, that can be converted to gas or propane. And then you will also get your microwave hood above your cooktop. You will supply your own refrigerator as well as washer and dryer, but everything will be plumbed and wired for those appliances. Just know that that is not included in the base price of the home. This kitchen does feature a standard cabinet. So this cabinetry color is copper stain, which has actually been discontinued, but Adair Homes has brought on new stains that are very beautiful. Would you agree, Brenda?
More modern for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely more modern looking. So you have 6 stain options to choose from. This is the standard satin nickel hardware. And we also feature a standard 2-row subway tile backsplash that comes in either a glossy white or a glossy ivory ceramic tile.
Are those shaker doors?
Those are the shaker doors. So that is a standard cabinetry door front. Your standard wood species is going to be beech wood. We do have other door styles available. So there are 3 standard door styles, and then we have some upgraded door styles, as well as upgraded wood species.
Nice. What about that floor?
That is going to be a vinyl floor, and that is the
It's discontinued, isn't it?
Riverstone blend. So that's a discontinued floor. We actually don't offer that anymore. But we are offering now a vinyl selection that is coming from Shaw Flooring. It has a fiberglass backing to it. So it is a, I would say it's a better product now that we're putting in our base home.
Yeah, for sure.
This is going to be your standard doors. I love how this home is all standard. So take a peek at the, oh my gosh, at the windows. There's no carpentry around them. So you do have the option to add a windowsill, or you can fully wrap them. Another thing.
Did the customer paint their own home?
I was going to say yes. So this customer did choose to paint your own home.
Look at those blue doors. Woo!
We are actually painting the home for you now, included in the base price. So interior and exterior paint is included. We are using Sherwin-Williams paint. You tell us what color to paint it, and we're going to do that for you.
So to confirm, we're an on-your-lot builder, and we paint the inside and the outside of the house for our customers now?
We do.
Awesome.
Which is great, because Adair was getting feedback that really people didn't want to be painting the inside and outside of their home. They were actually surprised that it wasn't included in the base price. So one thing that I do love about this company is they listen to the feedback that they receive and they start making changes. So, you know, when you do build with us, you're going to receive what's called an avid survey at different points during your build. And we thoroughly encourage our customers to fill it out so that we can get that honest feedback and we can make changes for the better, for a better customer experience.
So was one of the changes something with our faucets?
Yes. So our new standard features are going to feature satin nickel plumbing. So this is all chrome. So this customer built before we had our standard feature upgrades. So these would be chrome now. It is a 2-handle bathroom faucet. And after we run through the video a couple times, we can actually spend some time on the standard features if we have the time. But this is a great shot of the standard backsplash here. And I believe this is the ivory. Yeah, this is the ivory colored backsplash. This is a standard laminate counter, standard toilet. This is going to be the shorter vanity. So in your master or your primary bathroom, excuse me, and your kitchen, you'll have the 36-inch cabinets. And in your secondary bathrooms, you'll have 31 inches, but you can raise those up if you choose to do so. It's going to be your standard tub shower combo.
That tub is deep.
It is pretty deep. And it's all one piece, so really easy to clean. It's taking us to...
Wow, it made me dizzy.
I know. And that nice safe there.
Wow. That's a good picture of the window.
It is a good picture of the window. And we are using all Geldwin windows in the home. They do have a lifetime warranty.
Is that carpet a standard carpet?
It's a standard carpet. It's actually one of our old standard colors. So it was a joke before that we offered 2 lovely shades of brown. And now we offer a gray and a taupe color.
This is antique silk.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
This
Okay,
is
so
the
this
new light
is
colored
the new
carpet.
color. So they actually got caught where we had discontinued and they had to come in and choose a new one.
So we did a change order for them.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's a good shot.
This is gonna be, these videos are fast when you don't want them to be. So this is gonna be that 36-inch upper or lower cabinet. Those are gonna be your standard doors. So the standard doors that come in the home are a 6-panel door. Really nice walk-in closet for this size of a home.
Yeah.
And I love this because one thing about our pantries, our walk-in closets, our linen closets, we are not using any wire rack shelving. We are using all solid shelving. So this is the shelf and pull system that you receive standard in your walk-in closets. If anybody on this tutorial has wire rack shelving, I think you feel my pain. They are not lovely by any means. Especially not in a pantry when you're putting heavy stuff in there. This is going to be our standard trim. I really want to know what color their walls are. All right.
Grass green.
So they did paint their home green.
Is that garage door insulated?
No. Our standard door does come insulated now, the garage door.
Okay.
At this time, it did not. One thing that I do want to point out is you see they have steps on the outside of their home. That is something that the customer does as part of their site development. So when you are building with Adair, we are a joint home builder. So everything outside of the foundation is typically the responsibility of the property owner. However, we do have a program that we refer to as turnkey. And if you are someone who does not want to deal with the site development, it's just not your forte, you'd rather we handle it, we have that option for you. So don't let that scare you away from building. Okay. Do we have any questions? I'm going to run through. I'm just going to let this play through. And I'm not going to stop it or anything. And we can just answer people's questions as we go through.
Well, Justina, you are doing such a thorough job. We have no questions yet.
Oh, that makes me feel like I'm just boring.
No, you're killing it.
Asking questions because they're bored.
Come on, guys.
Give
us some questions. There's got to be something on someone's mind. And you asking that question will answer that same question that someone else has.
The recessed
size
lighting.
of that island for a small house.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's so dialed in.
The vault, I really love the vaulted ceilings that they did. So our standard ceiling height is going to be 8 feet, unless you go with a 9-foot package or you vault the ceilings. You'll get recessed lighting standard in your kitchen. Your HVAC system is going to come standard. So you see those vents in the ceiling, all of the vents are in the ceiling. So you don't have to worry about furniture covering your vents for your HVAC.
So I've got a couple of questions.
Oh, good.
Are the windows double pane in the standard built?
They absolutely are. They are a dual pane window.
Did they want carpet in their dining room? The dining room does have carpet in it, and it is standard to place carpet in the diner, I believe.
Yes, it's standard to have in this floor plan vinyl in the kitchen and carpet in the dining and the great room. However, we do offer plank flooring options. So we have engineered hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl plank. And if you wanted that whole area to not be carpet, you could just upgrade to a plank flooring. And we have a lot of families that go that route, especially if they know that they're going to have a lot of traffic through those areas and they want something a little bit more low maintenance. They will go that route.
So I have a question. They want to see the laundry room. Was this not included? It's right there. Pause. Back up a teeny bit.
So this is the laundry room here.
So it's basically a laundry closet in this particular house.
Yes. So you pull those doors open. They're the pull slide bifold doors. Is that what they're called? What are those doors called? Yeah, bifold doors.
I have a question about vaulting. Can we vault all the ceilings?
So on a 1-story plan, you can vault certain ceilings. You can't vault a ceiling if you're doing like a 2-story plan and you have a ceiling or flooring above, you can't vault those. But typically all of our 1-story floor plans, you do have the option to vault the main areas as well as the primary suite. We also offer tray ceilings, and we can custom option pretty much anything as long as it can be engineered.
I have some questions about the kitchen, and then we have some exterior questions.
Okay.
So in the kitchen, this customer is asking if we have white cabinets that are available, and is there black hardware options to choose from?
I like where she's going, or he. Yes, we do have white cabinetry options. So we actually, I would say we have 3 shades of white.
We have 2.
We have 2 shades of white. And then we have a gray that a lot of people come in looking for white, and I'm seeing them kind of trend towards that color as well. So there are different paint colors for your cabinets. Black hardware is absolutely an option. So we have hardware that we offer, and then we also give you the option to delete hardware, depending on what kind of cabinetry door style that you're doing, where you can actually drill your own holes and install your own hardware if you don't like the hardware options that we have and you have something else in mind that you're going to purchase later on.
Here's a good question. Can you put a loft in to allow for additional sleeping areas?
Yes. So you can pretty much customize these plans to fit your needs, but we also do fully custom homes. So my best advice would be, and Brenda will elaborate this on if she feels like I'm completely in left field, but my best advice would be to bring in your ideas of what you want to do to the plan, sit down with your home ownership counselor, go through the changes that you want to make. And once they see all your changes, they would be able to tell you if your best route is to go down our custom home path or if your best route is to custom option these items. Sometimes it is more cost effective to go down our custom home route. So it really just depends on how many changes you're making, but lofts are totally doable.
So if someone were wanting to put a loft into a 1-story home,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that would be a custom?
No, I think that would end up being custom.
You think it would be a custom build?
Home,
because
yeah.
they're going to have to raise the roof up pretty high, like 18 feet maybe, to get a proper loft in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they could do a bonus. They could do a bonus room above the garage,
yeah,
and that would not put them on the custom home path.
I have a lot of outside questions. So
okay.
Here's a question about the foundation. Is it part of the customer's responsibility to pour that foundation, or does Adair handle it?
That's a great question. So you are going to have your foundation poured by Adair Homes. It is included in the base price of the home, assuming that the lot is flat and does not have any grade change. What you will be responsible for is the excavation or dig out for the actual foundation itself. To kind of elaborate on that though, because people are probably thinking, well, flat lot, what does that mean? Like, how do I even know if I have a flat lot foundation? And that's a great question. We are going to come out and do a complimentary site visit to you when you decide that Adair Homes is your builder and you're committed to building an Adair home. We are going to have our construction superintendent come meet you out on your property, and they will shoot the grade change of the build area where you are planning to place this home. They will then create an estimate for any kind of additional foundation that's needed outside of the standard foundation. That's assuming there is no grade change. So these are costs that you will have estimated for you prior to going into contract.
Can you talk about crawl space? Can it be raised? Can the foundation be raised to have additional, easier access to the crawl?
Yes, yes, it can. So
what does that look like?
What do you mean? What does it look like?
Well,
it looks like you've got concrete, like
exactly.
a big old concrete wall is what it looks like.
So point out to the customer our foundation wall. There you go. So with that foundation wall, if you want additional space, you can add on to that. And I actually had a customer who did this. They needed their house to be a little bit higher because after they purchased the land with phenomenal views, their neighbors put up an 8-foot privacy fence and it obstructed their view. So we ended up adding an additional foot to their foundation to pick up the home so that they could have that view. It's pretty expensive to do, but it's definitely doable.
That is worth it though, because if you're spending money on a view property, like, I mean, a few extra $1,000 to raise that home up so you ensure you still have your views, like, no brainer. I've had customers who had to do it because of floodplains. So if you're in a floodplain area, you'll be required by your jurisdiction to raise that foundation up, whether you want to or not. So it's definitely something that we can accommodate.
So I have a customer that's asking what the height is of a standard crawl space. So good question. Let's see how Justina answers it.
Let me find my standard features flyer. Maybe it's
while you're looking for that, I'm going to jump in. The standard crawl space is completely determined by your lot. So if you have a standard flat elevation, we can give you an estimated crawl space. Finding level lots like this are pretty tough nowadays, and most lots are a little bit of a slope. So your crawl space is going to be determined by that. Some folks that need actually to have a daylight basement or a walkout basement just don't have the funds to complete that. So oftentimes Adair Homes will do a ginormous crawl space, which they could literally walk into. So it's really dependent upon your land, the levelness of that land, and our complimentary site visit. Did you find anything on standard?
All that I found is that we do a standard 4-inch concrete slab in the garage. So I think because it's so dependent on what the site is like, we don't really even give
That's correct. It's probably close to 2 feet, a 1.5 to 2 feet is my best guess. But we can find that answer out. You can, Elizabeth, you can reach out to me directly, and I'll look into that with our superintendent for you. Let's see. Can you describe which systems are in the crawl space and the attic? For example, plumbing, mechanical, electrical.
Your HVAC system is going to be in the attic. What was the other question?
Plumbing. Where are the pipes?
In your walls and in your crawl.
Correct. And electric?
Same.
Okay, if that didn't answer the question, Terry, submit a secondary question for us. And then we have a great one here. This is a good question. Do we provide decking around the outside of the house?
That is a really good question. So we do not provide the decks on the home. We do provide deck ledger board. So if you know that you are going to be installing a deck in the future, even if you are on a flat lot and your elevation doesn't require it, make sure that you let your home ownership counselor know, because we can put that deck ledger board on the home so that you have a specific place to tie in your deck on the elevation of your house. If you are on more of like a raised area, if your foundation is raised up, we are going to automatically put that deck ledger on unless you tell us that you have other plans. But we will not install the actual deck itself. There are a lot of different options for decking and sizing and how to install them. So you get to design that with your own subcontractor. If you need a subcontractor though for it, your home ownership counselor has referrals that they can provide you to help with getting your deck installed.
What about the other flat work? If I have a covered patio or I have a front access covered patio?
So if you would like concrete, that's also something that you get to install with your own subcontractor. So any concrete outside of the foundation itself, so slab in front of your garage door, front patio, back patio, walkways, sidewalks, that would all be something that you would install with your concrete installer. The only time Adair is going to touch that is if you are one of our turnkey customers. So if you remember me saying earlier that if you didn't want to do your site development, we have a program where we manage it for you. That is when we would be working on your concrete. You can custom option additional concrete if the turnkey package concrete is not enough for you. But if you're not turnkey, you will be responsible for your flat work. So you've got lots of options of flat work that you can do for the home. You can do stamped concrete, you can do brushed, you can do aggregate, you can do flagstone. So there are a lot of opportunities for you to design the exterior of your home that way.
Awesome.
What else?
No more questions at the moment.
No more. Are you sure?
Oh, wait a minute. We just got 2 more as I look down. This is a good question. How does a potential customer actually see one of your finished homes?
That is a great question. So we love these virtual open houses. but we also have opportunities to do in-person open houses sometimes. So I would say make sure that you're checking our website for the events that we have coming up. The other option is to talk to your homeownership counselor. Let them know what home plan you are interested in seeing in person, okay? And they will actually try to find one in construction for you and coordinate a walkthrough. So the great thing about that is we have a lot of customers who were in your boat before you, where they really appreciated the opportunity to go through and walk through someone's house. So a lot of our customers are open to sharing that experience to a future customer as well. So it's pretty common that we set up those walkthroughs, and really we just need the customer's permission, and then we find somebody to escort you to the property and you're able to look through it in person.
Great. Here's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the hot water heater and the heater located in your crawl space?
No. So your hot water heater is either going to be in the garage. Usually it's in the garage. Sometimes people will move it into a utility room, but for the most part, they are located in the garage. Your furnace is located in a mechanical room. And in multiple states, we cannot put them in garages anymore.
Now your heater is your furnace, so that will be in the home?
Yes, so
Okay.
It'll be in a mechanical room.
Okay, or a furnace closet.
Or a furnace closet.
Okay. So another question, how do we see various materials, cabinets, flooring, et cetera, to make better decisions on what we should select?
So you would want to come into one of our offices. Our offices have design centers where you get to actually see the materials in person. So you get to see the flooring, the cabinetry, the countertops, plumbing fixtures, lighting, and you would work with your home ownership counselor to pick out the finishes and design your home with what you want in it.
Okay, are French doors or bifold doors an option in place of the sliding patio doors?
Are French doors? So yes, French doors are going to be an option. We do not currently do bifold doors.
Why is that?
If you,
Why is that?
Well, from what I hear, they are a huge pain. And there are issues with the installation and the hardware.
And water.
And water leakage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a huge warranty and customer care issue if you have water leaking into your home through your bifold doors. So we do not currently install them. I am sure we will when we feel like there is a product available that meets our standards and that we can really get behind, but currently there isn't that option, right?
What else do we install then besides a sliding glass door? We can do a French door. Is there anything else?
We can do a French door. We can do an atrium door. So the difference between French doors is both doors are going to be operable, so you can open both of them. An atrium door, you're going to have a fixed door and you're going to have an operable door. Okay. We also do those 4-panel sliding glass doors that you saw in this home. So those are a great option as well.
Justina, is there any thing specific with a French door that needs to be installed along with the French door?
Yep, the only way you're going to be able to put in a French door is if you have at least a 4-foot overhang of a cover. So if you do like our standard patio cover, you can absolutely put a French door in. But like I see a lot of people that want a French door off of their primary suite because they're going to be putting a hot tub or something out there. And in order to do that, you are going to have to add an exterior patio cover off of that door as well. So it has to be at least 4 feet deep. Is that correct?
Yes.
4 feet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One more question for you.
Okay.
Can Adair Homes install a gas tankless water heater?
Yes, we can. This is an energy code thing. So in order to really know if that's something that you can have in your specific home that you're building, you're going to want to talk to your home ownership counselor, because it's going to be dependent on the energy code regulations in the state that you're in. But yes, we can do them. We also
you need to ask. We've had updates on the energy code this year, and water tanks are a bit confusing, especially in Oregon and Washington right now.
Yes. But they do make electric tankless water heaters too. So that's also an option.
All right, go for it. No more questions at the moment.
Awesome. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to show is just kind of our standard features. So we talked about cabinetry. In order to see the standard cabinets and cabinetry colors, you will have to come in and visit a design center, okay? Standard flooring is a mixture of sheet vinyl and carpet. All are Shaw products. So that is the manufacturer that we are using for our provided flooring, and all samples of those are going to be in the design center as well. So I highly encourage you, if you haven't visited one of our design centers, you should. It gets you inspired and really just gets you really excited about building when you can start visualizing everything that you love about a home in your home together. We talked about the standard tile backsplash, 2 rows of a subway tile, either a glossy white or a glossy ivory. Okay, we do have a lot of other options outside of those. If you do not like the subway tile look, you can also do a full height backsplash in your kitchen. So that means it goes from your counter to the bottom of your upper cabinets all the way around.
That kitchen has no backsplash. What's up with that?
Oh, that is true. So you do have the option to not have any backsplashes installed in your home. So we have a lot of families that they're really handy and they want to go get some kind of funky tile and they want to install it themselves later. And you can do that. We'll just remove the backsplashes altogether so that you're not sitting there having to pull them off the wall, because who wants to do that? Standard countertops throughout are going to be Wilson Art laminate countertops. Okay, and we have quite a few different color options. So again, you'll want to go to a design center so that you can see these options in person. Standard plumbing and accessories. This is going to be your standard package. So not the chrome that you just saw in that video. It's going to be this nice brushed nickel. This is a bathroom faucet for your sink. This is for a soaker tub, if you have a plan that comes with a soaker tub. So standard now, our primary baths, if they are large enough, they will come with a soaker tub and a walk-in shower. So this would be on that soaker tub. This is going to be your shower. And then this is a tub shower combo. And this is going to be your kitchen sink faucet. These will be your bath accessories. So towel rings, toilet paper holders, and towel bars are all going to be that satin nickel as well. And then these are those standard appliances that we saw in the home. You are also getting a garbage disposal standard that comes from Moen. So it's the same manufacturer as all of your plumbing fixtures. This is going to show you your standard lavatory sinks in your bathrooms. They are above mount. We do offer quartz and granite counters. And the awesome thing, if you do upgrade your countertops to a slab quartz or granite, we are automatically going to undermount these sinks for you. So you will get oval undermounted sinks. And then if you want from there, you can upgrade to rectangular sinks. Do we have any questions about these so far?
I've got questions. Let's see. I'm trying to save some of these for once we're off of this, but I do have a question. Do all bathrooms in the models have windows for ventilation?
Yes, I don't think do we have a plan that doesn't have a window in the bathroom?
Yes,
I
the
think
Douglas.
I think the primary baths typically have a window, but
Yeah, but not all bathrooms do. So the
no, not
secondary
all.
bathroom,
Not
like
all
in
the
this,
bathrooms. Your
yeah.
secondary bathrooms, a lot of them are more towards middle of the house sometimes, so there's no walls that have the opportunity to place a window.
Yeah.
If you do have a bathroom that's on, you know, an exterior wall and there isn't a window, we can add windows. So you can just have a window added.
And we have a very good ventilation system with our fans to help with aerating the bathrooms. What type of water pipes do we use?
We are using PEX plumbing.
Is the turnkey option a set cost, or is it based on a percentage of the cost of work?
So the turnkey option is a set cost per home plan. So every home plan has a set cost for turnkey, and every turnkey includes the same thing. Your site may require additional work outside of our standard turnkey option, but that is why that site visit comes into play, because if we know that you are a turnkey customer, we are going to take that into account and we are going to give you pricing for anything that's outside of our standard turnkey pricing after we do that site visit.
That makes sense. That's how an on your lot builder would produce the best efficient home is to a certain standard, and anything outside of that standard, like exposure categories, for example, would be on the customer's back.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
What's the set cost for our Douglas turnkey? I'm going to go ahead and answer that, Elizabeth. You will. I'll call you, okay? I'll follow up with an email so that we can get you in for a meeting, okay? Every branch has a different cost associated with it, so you really need to check with your home ownership counselor. So Justina, I do have a question about a steep slope in the backyard and how that would affect the design of this home. So what would, with the Douglas, how would they take care of something like that?
So really, I mean, I know at our branch, we deal with slopes often, okay? So it's not outside our wheelhouse by any means. It's really going to depend on what is a steep slope, okay? Because a lot of times we can do a step foundation, we can do a larger crawl space. So that's how it would change the home. But we also have the option of doing a daylight basement. So if you're like on a hillside, right? We can actually build your home on a daylight basement so that we are really, really, really accommodating the topography of the property. So those would be really the three options of how it would impact the home. Large crawl space, step foundation, or a daylight basement are the typical routes that we go to accommodate steep slopes on properties.
Awesome. No more questions at the moment.
All right. So this is going to be our standard lighting. So what you see here, this is going to be your dining light, your bathroom light fixtures. These are going to be your flush mount lights throughout the home. Your exterior lights on the home, unless you have an upgraded exterior finish, then your exterior lights may be a little bit different. This is going to be your, what is this? The two-story staircase, two-story like stairway, chandelier, and then this is entryway for a single-story home. Next, so this is going over finished carpentry. So these are your interior doors that are standard. They are a 6-panel hollow core door. Okay, hollow. Yes, you can upgrade to solid core doors. I feel like we get that question a lot. And yes, we do have other designs for interior doors, okay? Same goes for front doors. We have lots of designs for your front entry door. These are your standard closet doors. So they are the bypass 6-panel doors. Your windows standard are white. We do have other color options from Geldwin, but white is what you will receive on your home. They are white on the interior as well as the exterior. Your finished carpentry standard is our colonial trim, which you see here. Our upgraded options are the craftsman trim here and the architectural trim here if you want to get really fancy and do lots of dusting. What else? And that's it for our standard features. Do you have any more questions?
Yes. Actually, let me read this first. Oh, okay. Good question, Terry. Terry would like to know a little bit more about an addition of an ADU suite to the house plan, or you know, something that would have a bedroom, a kitchen, a bath, and a living area. Also, do we have ballpark pricing for standard ADUs that are shown on our website?
Okay, I don't think our 512 suite is on our website, actually.
I think it might be shown. You know what? I don't know either.
I don't think it is. So we do offer, let me see here. We do offer a 512 square foot suite that we can add on to the home. And that suite has a living area, kitchenette, bedroom, bathroom, and I would call it a laundry closet.
Do you want to pull it up?
Yep, I'm working on it.
There
There it is right here.
we go.
So
Pull that puppy up.
Yep, so this is gonna be the plan here. So as you can see, we've got a bedroom here, a bathroom, you've got a stackable washer dryer area, and then your studio area with the kitchenette, a porch cover. So typically we attach these to garages. So this door here would attach to the garage of the main home, and they have their own separate entry off of this studio. I believe these currently in our area in Southwest Washington are running around 60,000. Does that sound right, Brenda?
Yeah.
I haven't priced one in a while, but the last time I did, it was around $60,000. Okay. And then you can customize these. So if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, we can customize the space to make it fit what your needs are for that space. The exterior, let's see if I can.
Hey, Justina,
Yes.
I just want to let everyone know that if you're interested in an ADU, it's very important that you speak in detail to your county that you're building in. I have built some ADUs that are actually attached to the side of the house, and the entrance goes into the home itself.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be an extension of that floor plan, and you can get around a lot of the ADU requirements. But there are things like additional firewalls. There's a lot to go into an ADU. You've got to be intimate with your county.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. And if you are planning to build an ADU that's not attached, which we will do those also, they are our custom home route to do that. So that would be like a conversation with your home ownership counselor. But you, like Brenda said, you do want to do research with the county beforehand. You want to find out what you can do, what you can't do, what they will allow square footage wise, what they will allow in the kitchenette. So there are a lot of things to consider when you do an ADU, but they are absolutely something that we will do. We just want to make sure we have the right information so that you're successful during your build and your building permits are approved. We don't have any hiccups.
Perfect.
Okay. So I know we have a couple minutes left, and I just wanted to share something that I know Brenda and I are really excited about. well as a lot of other people at Adair Homes. We have a lot of new plumbing and lighting fixtures available to you in different colors. So I'm just going to scroll through these kind of quickly, but basically we are offering some like modern looks, these bath upgrades. We have a modern look to them. This right here is for a freestanding tub option. So if you love those freestanding soaker tubs, we do offer those.
Do we also offer a handicapped type shower?
A handicap type shower, yes. So you could do a roll-in shower, and that would be a tile shower that does not have a lip at the entrance of it. So it is flush with your flooring in your bathroom. So if you do have somebody that needs something that's wheelchair accessible, you can just roll the wheelchair right into the shower. We can add benches, we can add grab bars. So if you are looking for some accommodations, we can customize some different accommodations with that.
Nice.
We do have some traditional looks for plumbing. So these would be the bathroom fixtures again, and those come in different colors as well. So very fun, bronze, black, and satin nickel. Sinks, your standard sink is going to be an above mount stainless steel double bowl, but you do have the option to go to farmhouse sinks, porcelain sinks, all different kinds of options, stainless steel undermount sinks, and those are those freestanding tubs that I mentioned. We have a rectangular and an oval, and I know people are really excited about those. So that's really cool. And then also the hot water dispensers. And then I'll jump to lighting quickly. We went over the standard lighting. So we are offering different lighting packages now for the interior of the home. So we have some contemporary lighting fixtures that come in the black and the satin. And then we also have a modern farmhouse. This one
Those are awesome.
Cute. How fun. And that comes in the black, the satin, and the oil rubbed bronze. And then we have mid-century modern package. Ooh. So that comes in the black, the satin. So that is fun too. So you can definitely add some personality to the home with your lighting. And then some different upgrades for the exterior. So contemporary, farmhouse, barn lights, your modern, which is going to come on our modern elevation home standard. This modern one, I think
love that.
Cool. That's different. And then the Craftsman light, which you'll get on the Craftsman home. This is just an upgraded light fixture. And then if you're building somewhere where you cannot have light shining off into the area, these are going to be light fixtures that are compliant with that.
So that would be like up the gorge?
Yes. Yep. And then we are also now installing ceiling fans. So if you've been with us for a while, you know that before we were only doing the pre-wires for ceiling fans, and we would not install your ceiling fans. You had to install them yourself. But now we actually have different ceiling fans available to you that you can purchase, and you don't have to worry about installation. We're going to do it for you.
That's nice. So that product would be covered under warranty.
Yes, exactly. And the home does come with a 210 builder back warranty. If you want more information on that, you can speak to your home ownership counselor about it, but it's definitely a huge plus to building a new home. So it looks like, do we have any other questions, or are we saying bye to folks now?
We're good. I think we can say goodbye. A few folks had to go. They said goodbye to us, but
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today on the lunch hour. We had a good time. Thank you for all the questions, and we hope to hear from you soon. Book an appointment.
Thank you.